A very warm welcome in. Game 2 of Week 4 of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023, live from the Brixton Recreation Centre, brought to you by StanStocks and Contested.com. My name's Dan Paul. Absolutely delighted to be back, bringing you all of the action from this matchup. It is in the 5 to 8 classification matches. Surrey Scorchers taking on London United. Surrey Scorchers will be on our left-hand side. They'll be in the black uniforms. London United will be on our right, and they are in the red uniforms. Both sides finished with a 1-2 record. Last time out, Surrey lost to the Glacier Boys 79-50, whereas London United, they lost to Anct 42-50. London United, their win came against TVC by a single point, 43-44. They beat TVC in Week 2. Whereas the Surrey Scorchers, their win came against the OT Boys, 55-51, also in Week 2. So it should be an intriguing matchup. So what are they playing for? When I say 5 to 8 classification, what does that mean? Well, the winners of the 2 5 to 8 rounds will go and they'll play for 5th place in the standings overall of the 8 teams. And the teams that lose in these matchups, they'll go and play for 7th position. So all the men's teams get ranked 1 through 8. All the women's teams will get ranked 1 through 4. We've already seen our first women's semi-final. Team Ruby taking down Team Diamond 53-35. So Team Ruby headed to the final. Who will they face? We're going to find out at 1 p.m. Team Emerald taking on Team Sapphire. Then our second and final 5-8 classification game will be Game 4 at 2:15. OT Boys taking on Vet Status. And then it's on to the men's semi-finals this afternoon. Firstly, at 3:30, we've mentioned the two teams already. Anct versus Glacier Boys will take to the floor in our final game of the day. Men's semi-final 2, Game 6 at 16:45. Quarter 5, it will be Hoopsfix taking on TVC. So both sides, both fives on the floor. A little bit of roster news from London United. They are without Romario Spence today, but they do have Kramer Knutson back, who is also doing some coaching alongside Jack Mijelski. Rinor Dragusha is also starting. The big man, Merkim Sokoli, adding size, length, finishing inside, but also he's got that three-point shot you need to watch out for, you need to respect. Keiran Otabor is the man with the clipboard for Surrey. As we are waiting for Brandon Tchouya to take out his earrings. That might have been the hold-up. So now that nobody has any dangerous jewellery on their person, we are ready to get underway. Our second game of the day, 4th week of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. Our first men's matchup, Brandon Tchouya finds Max Coupe. Now it's moving ahead of him. Evan Walshe at the break. Walshe driving in. Righty finish is good for 2. Evan Walshe gets us underway. Rinor Dragusha. Gets it back from Kramer. Sokoli kicks to the corner. 5 to shoot it. Can't finish. Oh, he can in fact. Kramer Knutson is good after the attempt by Cameron Nyarko. Knutson battling away. Underneath, wide open, good for two. Jordan Webster with the finish. Di-Jani Parkinson puts it down. So 4-4. Hot start to our second game of the day. Sokoli goes gentle off the glass. Thought for just a moment he was going to turn his hand over and put one down. Big rejection. Right, Kramer Knutson into the hands. Still of Surrey. Walshe tries to get him jumping, goes for the up and under finish. Free ball, just short from Nyarko. At the hands of Walshe. Still stays with Surrey. GB International. And a bit of a Surrey Scorchers legend, is that fair to say? I think it is. Jordan Williams is playing for the team in the black uniforms today, currently on the bench, as Max Coupe trying to make things happen. In and out of the hands, Evan Walshe, free ball, can't go. Good rebound that time by Jordan Webster. And it is Webster still driving inside, puts it high off the glass, it's good. 4-2, takes it coast to coast. That's a nice piece of play, 4 plays 8. Walshe, fouls on the floor, that's going to go against Cameron Nyarko. Tchouya, finds the lane. Dragusha, after initially biting hard on that little dummy, did a really good job of recovering, getting back. Nyarko denied. Brandon Tchouya taking it up the floor. It's in the corner to Coupe. Oh, nothing but net. Puts it down. And it is a 3-point make. 7 plays 8. Sokoli has it stripped. Goes the way of Surrey. Coupe. Fakes the handoff, now finds Parkinson, can't go inside. And a good defensive stand that time by London United. To the hands of Walshe once again. Steps in. No good. Dragusha keeps it alive, does really well. As Evan Walshe going the other way, initiated the contact. Does he get the foul? He does. We'll see. It's called on Sokoli. It is called on Sokoli. That's his first foul. Nyarko sits down. Trying to spot who'd replaced him. It was Victor George. That's Evan Walshe at the strike. Can't put it down. Kramer. Back and forth with Sokoli and Webster. Back inside to Sokoli. Through contact. Scores it. Foul is called. He's coming to the stripe to add one more. As Jordan Williams has snuck onto the floor. He replaced Di-Jani Parkinson. In fact, no, he didn't. Di-Jani Parkinson's still on the floor. 3-point play goes. As LeBron Roach has checked in for London United. Good drive. Tchouya can't finish. And his former Lions teammate Williams can't go either. That's good for 2 more. 7 plays 13. Tchouya on the find from Williams. Good for 2. Thought about the 3. Finds Sokoli, who thinks about the 3 also. Can't finish. Kramer not able to pull down the board either. Williams finds Walshe. Back to Williams. Going inside. Foul. Number 12 with the foul. That's Kramer Knutson. Also does some of the coaching for London United. Changes for both teams. Sokoli sits down. Who's come for him? Joseph Richards has come for him. Evan Walshe has checked out of the contest. He's been replaced by Roosevelt Davis. Kramer Knutson fouled. Number 4, Roosevelt Davis. It was. Roach kicks to the corner. 3 balls on the way. Just off the mark. Ahead now, Brandon Tchouya. Tchouya puts it off the glass. Can't go. Looked like it was bound to drop. Max Coupe picks up his first personal foul. As Knutson Kramer takes to the bench. He was replaced by Jordan Okonji. Nice find with Roach. Roach to the glass. No good. Williams. Has it come. Stays with Surrey. 30 seconds left to play. Roosevelt Davis not able to finish inside. Rebound London United. Taking it up the floor. Victor George. Still Victor George. Big old foul by Jordan Williams. Didn't get given, in fact. Just an out of bounds. So at the end of 1, the Scorchers have 9. London United have 13. We're going to take just a moment. We'll be back in just 2 seconds' time. Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023 brought to you by Stan Socks and contestants. Welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre, Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023. It's our first men's game of the day. It's our first of the 5-8 classification matches. I've not given you the usual reminder. The clock doesn't stop, as you will have experienced in the first 10 minutes. The clock doesn't stop until the final 2 minutes of the game. And on fouls, you will shoot one free throw and it'll be worth the value of the shot you were taking when you were fouled. Unless, of course, you make your shot, then it is a regular and one play. Out of play. So London United in the red uniforms, they're up 13-9. Trying to extend that, can't go. Jordan Williams taking it the other way. Finds Tchouya goes for the righty finish, puts it down. Rinor Dragusha. Oh, Tchouya is there. He's going to tie it up with a big man jam. 13 plays 13. Not the stuff Jack Majowski wants at all. Keep putting on the pressure. That was actually very, very well done. As it's stolen. As Tchouya is going to put it down once more. 6 unanswered points from Brandon Tchouya. As Jack Majowski is going to talk things over. Just like that. 15 plays 13. Surrey Scorchers back in front. Jordan Webster it was who initially in that final play did a fabulous job keeping possession, keeping the ball, trying to find an opportunity under brilliant pressure from Max Coupe. Didn't get the support he needed. And what happened? It was stripped, it was stolen, and Brandon Tchouya took it the other way. And made absolutely no mistake with the finish. That's just what Brandon Tchouya does. So Rinor Dragusha has checked in. Jordan Webster has taken a seat. I think that's the only change I can spot with London United. You remember, they had a nice little lead. I was going to say in the first period, but even in the start of this period. That's more solid defense, and you know it's that man again, Brandon Tchouya. Defending with a smile on his face. Finds Max Coupe. That's Williams. Tchouya. Vincent Kramer giving him zero breathing room, and that's exactly what is going to be required. And now they've sagged off him. 3 balls on the way. Got lucky there, a bit front rims. Good rebound though, LeBron Roach. Ooh, into the seating. Foul on Brandon Tchouya. As Coupe sits down, Di-Jani Parkinson checks back in for the Scorchers. Dragusha gets the space, puts it back on the second attempt. Way to stay with the play. Fine. The 3 is good. Josh Smith-White on the assist. Jordan Williams, 18 plays 15. People are pointing everywhere. It's going to stay with London United. Another one of these spirited matchups here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. We've got one more round of fixtures next week. Of course, finals and classification ranking finals. As a beautiful handoff. Rinor Dragusha is there. It stays with Smith-White. Battling away. We'll see who the foul is officially called on. Red 1, Jordan Okonji. As LeBron Roach sits Cameron Nyarko checks in for him. 18 plays 15. Surrey in the lead. At the strike to shoot 1 basket. He'll be with 2 points. When it goes for Brandon Tchouya. No mistakes made. 20 plays 15. Dragusha. Great defense by Surrey. Dragusha's though able to be equal to it. Kicks out to Nyarko. 3 ball. A little too strong into the hands of Walshe. Taking up the floor for Surrey. Bounce pass to Williams. Moving the ball around well. Walshe thought about the pass. Wants to do something with Dragusha. Goes in. Kicks. 3 ball. Into the hands of Dragusha. 5 points the difference. 20 plays 15. Stripped only for a moment. Nyarko. Richards. Fade away. Too strong. Evan Walshe. Beautiful finish. Telegraphed it, and they still couldn't do anything about it. The big man's going to check in. Merkim Sokoli. Nyarko makes no mistakes. Inside, good for 2. Triple is good. Roosevelt Davis. 25 plays 17. Dragusha thought about the 3. Driving inside on Walshe. Too strong into the hands of Williams. Sends it the length of the floor. As Smith, he's denied by the rim. Josh Smith-White. That's more like it from Jordan Okonji. Cuts in a slightly frustrated figure. Nice finish there, Di-Jani Parkinson. Sends it inside, out the hands of Okonji. Walshe. You give Evan Walshe that kind of room, he is going to punish you. It is, honest to goodness, as simple as that. $11 points the difference. Okonji sets that screen. Richards uses it. Tries to find Nyarko. It's a nice invention. Couldn't get the finish. Williams. Going inside spin move. No good, no call. Nyarko has his pocket picked by Walshe. Little head fake, no look pass. 3 balls on the way. Off the mark. Dragusha. Met at the rim. Got it back, put it down. You cannot not enjoy the basketball of Rinor Dragusha as Evan Walshe can't get that 3 to go. The man just battles. Nyarko gets him jumping. 3 ball into the hands of Williams. 9 points the difference. What a period it's been for Surrey. So Sokoli in for Knutson. Moses Gordon comes for Joseph Richards. Surrey Scorchers want to talk things over. Keiran Otabor bringing in his players who have really come alive in this second period. 21-8 is the period to score. They've been awesome, quite frankly. I don't think you can really look at what London United have done on the most part and really pick too much fault with it. They've just come up against a very motivated, very defensively sound Surrey outfit. And what Surrey have wanted to do on offense, they've been able to do it. They have done largely whatever they've wanted. So if there's one criticism going to come their way from, or area of focus to come their way, it might be to try and tighten up on defense. But when you've got players like Walshe, Williams, Davis, the three of them, and they have it clicking together, there's not heaps you can do about it. As our second women's and final women's game of the day, Emerald and Black, the players are assembling, and you are gonna want to watch it. Evan Walshe is the one to watch right now. He sinks another triple, 33 plays 21. Sokoli went for the big finish at the rim, was met, was fouled. Okosieme with the foul, his first personal. First team foul, so says the board, as it goes for two. Batting away.
If you want to be back for the girls' game now.
Sokoli.
That gives you 45-minute round trip.
Walshe able to cut to the corner. Nobody went with him straight away, and that's the conversation. I don't know if you can hear it between London United players and, of course, their coach Jack Majewski, as that's been swatted away. Okonji, as Evan Walshe puts in the finish. Again, he is evading the defenders in a big way right now. I've got to say, Okonji, as Dragusha, just off the mark from outside. Dragusha working hard as ever, as that's been denied. Tchouya. Okonji puts it up, a little too strong on the finish, gets his own rebound, goes again, can't get the baby hook to goal. Foul called against Di-Jani Parkinson. I think we are going to see Merkim Sokoli to the stripe to shoot one shot. It's going to be worth two, as Williams checks in. And he comes for Okosieme. He's good for two more. 7 points personal for Sokoli. Final 30 seconds. In and out the hands of Sokoli. As Walshe sits. Is he hobbling a little bit? One to watch for Surrey. 10 seconds to shoot it. Kicks. Coupe. Goes for that handoff to Tchouya. Dragusha from half court. A little bit too much on it. Surrey Scorchers have had themselves a period. 35-25 at the half. And a reminder, they took that period 24-12. In fact, no, they didn't. 26-12. Brilliant bit of play from them. We will just in a second give you the up-to-date stats leaders. Evan Walshe leads all scorers. He's got 12. Brandon Tchouya has 10. And then Parkinson is the nearest closest for the Scorchers. He has 4. Merkim Sokoli leading the way for London United. He's got 9. Jordan Webster has 6. And Cameron Nyarko has 4 rebounds. As you'd expect, really. Knutson leading the way with 6. Williams has 5 for Surrey. Dragusha, Parkinson and Walshe all have 4. Jordan Williams dishing the rock. He is the only serious name in the assist column. He's got 3. That's going to do it. First half is in the books. We'll be back in about a minute and a half's time, so don't go anywhere. Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023 brought to you by Stanstocks and Contested.com live from Brixton. We are back. Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023, game 2 of the day. Scorchers, they're up by 10 over London United, 35 plays 25. After this one, at 1 p.m, Team Emerald taking on Team Sapphire. It's going to be a good one. Tchouya. Oh, travel is the call against Okosieme. Nyarko inbounds. Webster over the timeline. Has his stripped for a second by Max Coupe. Gives to Merkim Sokoli. 3 ball. Short. Williams. Looking to drive in. Williams still battling. Low handoff to Coupe. Hands everywhere. It does drop. Two's good. Okosieme. 37 plays 25. Drags it back inside. Markus Sokoli fouled. 9 black. That's Jordan Williams with the foul. So Sokoli to the stripe once more. 37 plays 25. Doesn't miss many. Does Sokoli. Having a very impressive summer. As Coupe puts it hard to glass. 2-man jam. Okosieme. Sokoli is deep under the basket. Takes it easy with the finish. Lefty puts it down. The gap is still 12. Williams finds Coupe. Gets to the top. Little handoff inside to Okosieme. Swatted by Webster. He really took some relish in that. The 3 ball. Sokoli off the mark. Kept alive. Only as far as Max Coupe and the Surrey Scorchers. Williams kicks up the floor to Tchouya. Williams again. He's inside. Tchouya can't finish. Sokoli kicks it the length of the floor. Met at the rim, rejected at the rim. Good defense, Max Coupe. Jordan Webster, the man denied that time. So it's London United ball. The lead official wasn't clear who last touched it. The trail ref, because of the nature of the play, didn't have a great view, so they go to the table as 2 goes for Webster. That's a 10-point gap. Fouled in the act of shooting. That's Jordan Okonji. At the stripe, Okosieme. For the first time, Dovidas Trubicinas is into the game. Sokoli. A little too strong. Coupe battling with Webster. Coupe wins it this time. 10 points to gap still. Those free throws not made by Surrey. Tchouya, a little short on his floater. Tchouya's back in there. Webster all over the back of Max Coupe. Can't be doing that. And it's going to be a foul. Make that his first personal. Substitutes coming. Okosieme sits, Josh Smith-White stands. It's played. Oh! Foul's called on Moses Gordon. What a play that would have been had he not fouled Brandon Tchouya. So Tchouya at the line, 1 for 2. Into the hands of Kramer Knutson, sorry. It's Brandon Tchouya once again batting away. Great work there though by Trubicinas. As that's short on the 3-ball attempt. Williams batting away still. Out of play, out of bounds. And let's see substitution. Webster sits. LeBron Roach in the contest over the timeline. Kramer short. Trubicinas kicks to Roach. Roach denied the first time. Long 2. No good. And Walshe checks in for Di-Jani Parkinson. 10-point game. Slipping away from London United. There's still plenty of time. There's over 13.5 minutes left in the contest. But they are struggling at times to contain, especially Evan Walshe and Jordan Williams as Max Coupe has it now. The defense on Coupe underneath to Williams. Sokoli makes no mistakes. Bit of a hospital pass there. Kicks to the corner. Walshe steps in. Down low to Williams. Back out to Walshe. 3 balls on the way. That was halfway down. That was more than halfway down. Bounces out. In the end, Kramer Knutson fouls Smith-White. Smith-White to the stripe, 1 for 2. Fade away. Can't go. 1 minute down the other end. Pulls up at the charity stripe, a little too strong. Gets his own rebound, LeBron Roach. Puts it up. Still can't go for London United. That's more like it. Moses Gordon stays battling. Evan Walshe comes down. Sokoli certainly assisted in his journey towards the floor. One of those issues when you bait out a defender. Sometimes you get clocked. Markus Heymer into the game. He checks in for Dovidas Trubicinas. So, 1 for 2. It's Evan Walshe at the stripe. 1:26 left in the third. Puts it down. Roach. Gordon tries to put it in off the glass, doesn't go. Kicks it ahead to Coupe. In the corner, the 3 ball. Oh, banks it in. Josh Smith-White. 44-31. LeBron Roach lucky to get away with the foul there as Heymer not so lucky that time. Smith-White will head to the stripe, 1 to shoot 2. Good for 2. That makes it an 11-6 period for the Scorchers. Sokoli shots off to Roach. Roach puts up the triple. Tries to bank it in. Can't go. Evan Walshe has time to shoot it. Can't go at the buzzer. And that basket won't count. At the end of 3, Scorchers in the lead and definitely in control, 46-31. 10 minutes to play, 15 points the difference. London United, can they do it? They have the players, they have the capability, but whatever they've tried, especially in that final, the end of the third, just hasn't quite come off. They're working hard on both ends of the floor, but they're just not getting the looks they want. And the shots they're certainly not dropping. On the defensive end, they've slowed the roll of Surrey for sure. Credit to them for that. But now they need to really bring it on the offensive side of things. So a reminder, next up, 1 p.m, Team Emerald taking on Team Sapphire. And then it's the next of our classification games. OT Boys taking on Vet Status. Men's semi-finals kick off or tip off at 15:30. And taking on Glacier Boys, our final game of the day, game 6. Hoopsfix take on TBC. That is at 4:45, 16:45. However you prefer to say it. See Robert Banks sat chatting to another quite storied coach, Hanson Morris. Robert Banks here, several hours ahead of his game, scouting maybe. It's always a good opportunity to catch up with the great and good of British basketball, the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. You can just do just that. Oh my goodness! The alley-oop, Luke Okosieme puts it back. You can be here next week for the finals. Hoopsfix.com. Ticket information. Sokoli puts down the triple. Not always as impressive as a grown man, Jan, but still. As for more points as Max Coupe. Oh, very nearly does the impossible. Good find up the floor. Nyarko tries to put it in, gets it back, puts it down. Second attempt. This is more like it from London United. That's a lovely finish though, Evan Walshe. Walshe again puts it down, heading to the stripe to add one more. Nyarko fouling Walshe on his way to the basket. Lead is back to 14. Lead is back to 16. Rather. Sokoli fouled. He drives his way to the basket. That's a little bit of everything on offense, I think, Sokoli. I think it's fair to say. Good outside shooter. Solid inside presence. Obviously has the height. Has the free throw shooting as well. Don't want anybody to accuse me of jinxing anything on that occasion. Kicks to the corner. Walshe gives it the old shimmy shake, goes right hand. Puts it down again. Evan Walshe, that's his 20th point of the game. Oh, tough finish. Puts it down, LeBron Roach. Sokoli is the closest player to Evan Walshe. He's got 16. Kicks it to the wing. 3 ball. Too strong. Lovely inside find. Credit goes to Josh Smith-White on the assist. The finish. Evan Walshe. LeBron Roach tries to find Nyarko. Gets away from him. Three balls on the way. No good. Can't finish. Rebound pulled down. Erikas Jakstys. Well, everything he hits turns to points. Puts down the triple. Step back, can't go. And too strong on the second attempt. Substitutions coming. Evan Walshe puts up the triple, puts down another triple. Just like that, 62 plays 40. Batting away inside, can't go. Evan Walshe with the rebound. So Walshe tries to dribble in, goes for the assist this time. Foul is called. Evan Walshe is having himself a day, so much so that, 28 points. And desperately refreshing. 6 rebounds. And if this goes, I make that his first assist. Gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Puts it down for 2 more. 30 on the board for Evan Walshe, personal. He's come in with a point to prove. And I tell you what, that's not a bad bench to be able to go to, is it? Brandon Tchouya and Joel Williams just casually checking in. 2 ex-London Lions players playing basketball abroad. Sokoli has it stripped by Williams. Makes it look so easy as Tchouya is fouled by Sokoli. Sokoli's 4th personal foul, so 1 more and that will be his day done. 3rd team foul. 62 plays 40. Jakstys goes to Tchouya. Tchouya mid-range, no good. Roach sends it length. Oh, great grab. LeBron Roach just keeps it alive. Comes out of trouble. Beats 3. Tries to kick to the corner. Nowhere near enough source on it. Webster not able to get it. Brandon Tchouya puts it down. Six plays 40. And that's been turned over. Webster underneath to Sokoli. Kicks it out to the top. Richards, 3 ball. No good. To the hands of Williams. Under 3 to play. Williams. Softball passes. Three balls. Good. Josh Smith-White. I think Williams wanted Jakstys to shoot it. He was walking down court to get back on defense, saying, shoot the ball, man. Webster. Oh, goes behind the back. Lovely little head fake. And a good finish. Markus Heymer in a difficult spot, guarded by Brandon Tchouya. 69 plays 42. Sokoli strips Williams. Stays with Surrey. Dragusha checking in for LeBron Roach. Jakstys. Williams back to the top. Jakstys puts up the triple. 3 is good. Made absolutely no mistakes. As Dragusha goes spinning to the basket, he can't finish. He can this time. 72 plays 44. I think it's fair to say Surrey will be playing for 5th next week. You can be here to watch at hoopsfix.com. All the ticket information, and all the information on our social media platforms as well. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Come check it out. Live in person for our finals day. As Brandon Tchouya wanted more of a lob. He's trying to set something up with Williams. He puts up the triple instead. So close to that. Very, very favourable bounce. Turned over. Tchouya inside. Can't finish. Credit some really solid defense there. Joseph Richards. Rinor Dragusha finds Sokoli. Sokoli still battling towards the rim. Puts it home on the second attempt. Finishes with the right hand.
Obviously they're all picking off because Leah obviously is not.
Final 30. Kicks to the corner. Brandon Tchouya. Good. Outside. 3 more. I think 2 more. Kicks it across mid-range. No good. 15 seconds to play. Sent up to Brandon Tchouya. And I think he's just going to dribble this one out. Never not be too vigilant. Jakstys has it. Sokoli gently defending him. That's going to do it. Surrey take a big victory in the end. 75-46 over London United. 29-15 final period. Really the icing on the cake, but Surrey, they blew this game. I say they blew this game open. They really threw themselves back into it, gave themselves good control in that second period of play. Third period, a lot more tight, a lot more cagey, just an 11-6 advantage for Surrey in that one, but I think the damage had ultimately been done. Final period, they traded blows, but it was some really inspired basketball from Evan Walshe in particular. 30 points from him, 15 points for Brandon Tchouya, and Josh Smith-White, he had 15, but the man who made a lot of it tick, Jordan Williams, 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds as well, Evan Walshe. And Jordan Williams had 4 assists. Who showed up for London United? Again, taking nothing away from them. They've just come up against a little bit of a juggernaut in the Surrey Scorchers today. London United, 18 points from Merkim Sokoli, 8 from Jordan Webster, and 6 from Cameron Nyarko. Kramer Knutson had 9 boards. Rinor Dragusha had 7. And again, Nyarko had 5. LeBron Roach was their leading assist maker with 2. That is going to do it for game 2 here from the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023. Live from Brixton. Join us for game 3 at 1 p.m. It's going to be Team Emerald taking on Team Sapphire. Appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us. We've been presented by StanSocks and Contested.com. Join us later. Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2023. We'll see you shortly.